Hey everyone, today's problem was a hard one, and I actually spent a good amount of time to figure out how to approach it. At first, it was a little confusing, but I eventually realized it could be solved using Stack, and I'll show you how I did it. I did use a little bit of guidance. Hi guys, it's April 1st. Let's see what we have in store today. Okay, let's go. Let me close the tabs. Leetcode. Yesterday was a hard problem, so hopefully it shifted downwards. Let's see. Nope, it's another hard problem. Let's try to figure out if we can get anywhere nearby understanding this. So there are n one index robots. Each have a position in line, health, and a movement direction. So each robot has properties of so index, health, and movement. You're given array of positions. You're given zero index array of position and health and is throwing directions. So you have three different arrays. All integers in the positions are unique. Okay. All robots start moving on the line simultaneously at the same speed in the given directions. If the two robots ever share the same position while moving, they will collide. If two robots collide, the robot with the lower health is removed from the line and the health of the other robot is decreased by 1. The surviving robot continues in the same direction it was going. If both robots have same health, they are both removed from the line. The task is to determine the health of the robots that survived the collisions in the same order that the robots were given. That is the final health of robot 1 if survived and final if survived and so on. If there are no survivors, return an empty array. So for each positions may be unsorted. Oh, so we don't actually know what. So we have position 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And health is 2, 17, 9, 15. Directions is right. No collision occurs since all robots are moving in the same direction, but okay. So right, left, 0, and two collisions. First robot 1 and robot 2 collides. Both have they will be Linux. Robot 3 since okay. So we return 14. Can we not do so? If we traverse the health, position 2, so you're given position. So we are given. So if then we remove L. So if you have to remove something, since health is greater than equal to 1, so why don't we make the health 0 and uh, okay, so positions are not sorted, right? Since the positions are not sorted, so we have 3, 2, 3, 5, and 6. 2, 3, 5, and 6. So do we sort the positions first? Or no? So if somehow we sort the positions, How do we sort the health for each position? Sort positions and health accordingly, right? And direction is a string, right? So first thing, we could remove the base case if directions equal to string l or directions directions equal to what is, oh, we don't know the length of the directions, right? Length of the direction is n. Oh, okay, I can't hard code it, sorry, my bad. First thing I want to do is I want to remove the base case for all positions in same order. Okay, how do I do this base case? So if I array of all directions, and if I have r, how do I check? Okay, and then somehow for the string, remove the base case for all directions in same order, sort positions and held accordingly. Positions may be unsorted, the task is determined. Conclusions 2, 3, 5, 6. Collide. Robot. Positions, command directions and held accordingly. So it and sending, then go through each direction when a conflict occurs. So when a conflict is there, we check what's smaller, remove that, and -1 from the bigger value. And at the end, return the list. So we have to return a list of integers, right? So for each value, let's ask ChatGPT if this is correct so far, like what we're thinking. How is ChatGPT? This be? I'm gonna tell him don't answer yet, but let's. But tell me if pseudocode is in the right direction. Okay, what else can we add to our pseudocode first? Have a new list with no fixed size and to the list and return it. To go through each direction, this is two collisions are not just adjacent checks. Because we sorted by position, this problem becomes a stack problem. You need a stack. Yes, you are right. So you must preserve after sorting your lose. Create a structure, position, health. Sort robot by position. Push robots moving. If push to stack, else. Okay, let's solve it. But I'm gonna solve it. But let me code. You can drop hints where I am going wrong. Build a robot object. So let's create a robot class. Okay, create a private robot class that takes in integer. It will have a position. That will have an integer position, comma integer health, comma character, literal direction. Okay, so we have a constructor robot constructor equals to position equals to start positions, right? Let's start. Let me think. See, building an object. Let's say what's wrong in the code. Constructor name must match the class name. Oh, you don't need a constructor. Correct structure. Class. Oh yeah, I have to bring a class, not. I have a class called robot that has integer positions, integer health, and character direction, and also have an integer index. Okay, and then have a class. Now let me have a constructor. Robot. So I haven't worked with classes as much, so even though I know what they are, I always keep messing up with their implementation. So I want to have an integer. What are we going to pass? We're going to pass an array or position, comma, integer health, comma, character direction, comma, integer index, right? Then this dot position equals to position this dot health equals to health, right? This dot direction to direction, and this dot index equals to index. Now create a list of robots, right? So what are we doing here? List of robots equals to new array list, right? Okay, loop through the input array, fill it. What are we given? Loop through the input array, given a 0 index array. Adding row, what should you pass in z? Answer that. Plus your next step. Okay, loop through the input arrays and fill it. So for how do we fill our input array? Do we take you are given and string directions? So position should be our what are we all robots are moving? The positions are unsorted, right? Now we have to somehow given 0 index integer position and health. How do we fill this robot array? To fill the array, if we take in the positions array, so for position dot length for each index, so position 5, index should also be equals to that position. For index 5, health is 2. Okay, let me go through for integer I equals to 0, I must be less than positions dot length I plus plus. What do we do? For each index robot dot add positions for position bracket I, that would be the position number. Okay, health bracket I comma directions dot char at I, and index should be equal to if the position value position 3, position 2, position bracket I think that should be correct. Yeah, it should be a comma. Sorry, I put in health I should be health bracket I, position I should be I see robots dot add new new robot. Now you need to sort the robot by position. Now we have to sort by positions. Okay, so okay, do something like sorting by. Okay, try int for sorting is something like a collections dot sort. Right now our robot array is filled. For each robot in the array, we check collections dot sort robots. So just use this. Why do we do by position and not index? We use position, not index, because they are the same thing. Index is I. How come? Okay. Yeah, I've never worked with stack, honestly. For logic, you try loop through this. Never worked with stack, but I will try. Okay. Okay, now let's start. I have a stack. We have a stack of robot. I'll take the robot called stack equals to new stack. New stack. Right now for each robot, for robot current in robots, what do we want to do? We want to add if current dot direction equal to r. If it's r, then we check what do we want to do. Else stack dot push current else else we have a robot called previous equals to color.sleek equals to stack dot peak. No one step back. We check if while stack is while not empty, while stack dot is empty is false. Okay, while stack is not empty, and stack dot peak equals to r stack dot peak dot direction equal to r. Then we go back and if the brave dot health of the robot is greater than current dot health equals to if it's equal to current dot health stack dot pop when health is same, doesn't both die. After you should not push current in the stack. So inside your logic, break current also dies. Okay, so I haven't added pop removes rev and break, else so if the rev dot health is greater than, if the previous health is greater than current is less than current dot health. Okay, so if the health is less, what do? We do again stack dot pop, remove the previous one, and stack dot add stack dot pop and current dot health will remove minus. Okay, continue loop, else we do else brave dot health minus and break. What I don't understand is we add when the direction is R, but for the other case we never add the L. Robot, we just pop, we just compare and pop. Where do we add L? Only add robots. Okay, so else, okay, we have boolean equals to boolean alive equals to true. Stack dot pop. Let's do false. The current health is live stays, and live equals to false. Break, right? Oh, I never started a bracket here. That's why. There's a shortcut for format. What's the shortcut for format? Leetcode. Option Shift F. Let's try. Okay. Option Shift F. Okay. Okay, so if we are alive, live, live, right, we do stack dot push the current next, convert the stack into a list. So now I have a stack, right? So the stack right now I have, do I need to sort by index? I don't know which stack it is, but they are in a position sorted out in another position. So I have to click option 1, convert the stack to the list. So what do we do? So here, if alive, so now I have to return. So I have a list of robots. With the same name. Equals to return. Okay, so now I need to create a new list of robots bracket result equals to new array list of stack. Right, then I do collections dot sort result comma, we do a and b where a dot index minus b dot index, and list integer answer equals to array list and for the robot are in result answer dot add r dot health, then return answer. So we created two more array list to return. Okay. Okay. Let's learn about think of every L check. So I think all robots are waiting in line, and then after sorting by position, only right robots needs to be sorted because at any point all surviving right. Let's look at the optimal way to solve. Okay. Let's see how the first person did it. So I have n positions dot length. what's happened here, but we solved the one problem for today. I'm gonna call it for today. I'm gonna study errorless later on. I'll see you guys.